Hey folks, it's again Thursday evening and it's time for Confederate Minute. Isenhour speaks. Tonight we're going to have a fun subject. We're going to talk about a book. And I think you all will really enjoy this book because it's long been self-evident to the more enlightened folks of the country that all of the mainstream American history is biased and therefore it's inaccurate and untrustworthy. I think we all know that. The war for Southern independence is the most highly corrupt, distorted, edited, redacted, rewritten, boldedized, and expurgated period in our history, writes Lachlan Seabrook in his book, The Great Yankee Cover-Up. We're going to talk about this tonight. What the North doesn't want you to know about Lincoln's War. This is a very important book. It will open your eyes to so many things. This is a must-have. This is right next to your night table, your nightstand, where you got to read it before you go to bed, and when you wake up in the morning, take it out to work with you so you can argue with liberals. Now, section 1 is going to be the politics of secession. We'll begin to open your eyes, and here's the interesting thing. An example like the North doesn't want you to know that the United States was originally known as the Confederate States of America. Did you know that, folks? That's true. That's true history. Section 2 is Lincoln's War, and it will start your blood to boil. His war crimes against civilians, black, white, north, south. This man was evil, and it's just a bunch of history that you just don't know. This man actually was true war criminals in all the words that we use today of war criminals. It's really he was. By section 3, the race and slavery, you'll start to prove that Southerners, white and black, were actually the victims of Northern greed. That's right, folks. We, Southerners, with the slavery issue, were the victims of the Northern greed. They brought it to us. They perpetuated it on us. We actually fought it. Remember, I've talked before when we had the first abolitionist movement was in this country, in Richmond, Virginia, in 1665. These things that you will learn in this book. Actually, section 4 is one of the most in-depth ones. There are 4 sections to the book. And this is where you find out about Mr. Davis and Mr. Lincoln. Mr. Davis, Jefferson Davis, you'll find out was a truly great American, a great statesman, a great veteran, a great everything. He had his flaws, as we all do, but he was certainly no Lincoln. In fact, you'll find out Lincoln was really the scum off the floor of hell. Let me repeat that. Lincoln was the scum off the floor of hell. And for any of you folks who still worship Lincoln, I got a problem for you. You have a problem. You have got to get on your knees and confess your sin and purge yourself of thinking that Lincoln was a great president or anything like that, or a great Christian or anything like that. This man was pure evil. Now, by the end of this essay, this easy-to-read historical book, it's accurate. It has footnotes and everything else that you'll be equipped to hold your own against your liberals spewing lies to you, whether it's at the water tank at work, the water fountain at work, or the church, or the table with your brother-in-law, etc. Folks, you've got to educate yourself. In all the reading that I have done with this war, and that's over 50 years I have studied this war in depth, I have never read anything about the South's conduct during that war that I am embarrassed to talk about. Yes, the South did some things that were stupid. Yes, they did. But I have never been wanted to say, oh, well, we can't talk about that, or so embarrassed that I don't even want to talk about it. This is why we had the right on our side. The South was wronged. And this book, and we'll hold it up once more, this book was very important in getting your eyes open to where you understand the real truth in American history that you have been lied to all these years. They've been lying to us in 1865, actually, really 1861. Now, I recommend that after you've read this book, that you start carrying around a roll of duct tape to wrap the heads of the liberals so it doesn't explode. Now, contrary to popular beliefs, people think that you got to wrap the heads of these liberals so their brains don't leak out. Well, that's not really what leaks out. Donkey poo leaks out. So you have to understand donkey poo is not very nice. It smells bad and it messes up your carpet. So make sure you carry your duct tape, because you will be equipped to make liberals' heads explode. So be kind to them and wrap their heads so they won't leak all over the floor. Also, if y'all want to order this book from my page on our PayPal, We'll have that up after the thing. We'll give you a 10% discount. The book usually runs at $19.95. We'll sell it to you for $18. And again, we'll add $3.50 for shipping, and then we'll get it out to you in about 3 to 4 weeks. Make sure that you put your address correctly. Your phone number is very important. Your email is very important, so that we can call and let you know when the book is going to be shipped. And also, if we have any problems, that we can call you and let you know about it. So please make sure you put your phone number and your email and the correct address so we can send it out to you. Now, one thing to remember: knowledge is dangerous when used against liberals. And folks, it is imperative that we start educating ourselves in this war that we're in against the liberals, the Marxists, the socialists, whatever you want to call them, the Democrats, all these people, because it's incumbent on us to do that. We should be proud about our history. Most of us are proud Southerners. We're proud about our ancestors and stuff, and there's no reason that we should be walking around with our heads down and pity-patting about these liberals coming at us with all this nonsense. The truth is on our side. Let me repeat that again. The truth is on our side. And it's very important that we sit there and explain in a rational voice and terms to the liberals when we meet them, whether it's on the street, whether, like I said, it's at work, whether it's at church, whether it's in the family table. It's very important. You can educate the young folks. Young folks have been so lied to that they are ready for the truth. And this book will be the truth. Again, I'm going to hold it up for you. I expect all of you to order this book. This is very, very important. You can start really turning around your, you turn around your own opinion of the war. Because so many of us have been lied to. We have been reconstructed, is the word I use. This book will unreconstruct you. And that is a beautiful thing. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end here, order the book, and I look forward to your discussions after reading the book. And this is all for Confederate Minute this Thursday. Night, night.